Thoughts can change your life with me, Reverend Lee. So today, the question I posed out there is, which engine is pulling you? That's right. Pretend you're a train and you've got an engine on one side. It's labeled love. An engine on the other side. It's labeled judgment. And if you're judging and you're loving equally, you remain stuck. You're not going in any direction. If you love more, you move in the direction of love. If you judge more, you move in the direction of judgment. So let's ask an honest question. Where are you? Are you judging? Let's be honest. Let's really be honest. Are you judging? And let's go. Yes, I am. Because the majority of what we do is judge, isn't it? It's what we've been taught. We've been domesticated into believing that judgment is the way to live. We judge our politicians, we judge our business leaders, we judge our partners, we judge our children, we judge our parents, we judge everything. Instead of accepting everything as it is, loving it, embracing its uniqueness. Do you see, that's the real key thing. We're all unique. There isn't two of us on the planet that are like in any way, shape, or form. We're all that unique. And for us to even begin to think that we have to conform to be like anyone else, well, that's just going to put us into a state of misery. Why? Because it's not natural for us. What's natural for us is to be ourselves. But we deny that. We accept that other people's expectations of us are more important than our own expectations of ourselves. And maybe, just maybe, we really haven't set any expectations for ourselves, that we blindly have been conditioned to buy into the expectations of everyone else around us. Are you there? Are you still living up to your mom and dad's expectations, even though you may be 72 years of age? Are you living up to what your children think you should be? What your grandparents think you should be? Are you living up to the expectations of what the state government that you live in, or the country's government, or the politicians think you should be, or the corporations think you should be? You see, if you're living up to other people's expectations, you're not free. If you're not free, it's not the engine of love that's pulling you forward. It's the engine of judgment, because you have a fear that you're not going to live up to the expectations of others. Do you have that fear? Are you afraid of what other people are going to think about you if you don't do it to please them? I want you to know that a majority of my life, I don't give a flip about the opinions of other people with respect to my life. I'll listen, but I really don't put it any more valuable. In fact, I don't put it of equal value to my own. Because in the end of the day, who do you have to live with? You have to live with you. Now, let me make it really clear that I'm not a narcissist, in that I do listen to other people. And I listen with open mind so that I can make a discernment. Is what they're suggesting, would it be a higher expression of love for Lee? For the Lee that I've set out to be, the unique Lee that I am. You know, the best way I can say it is, so many people have ideas about what I should be as a minister, and I totally discard them, because traditional ministry is not what I came in here to be. I really came in to be a spiritual teacher. Spiritual teacher meaning I'm teaching life. And what I teach about life is how to better self-love through conscious living. And I teach that through the power of meditation, through the power of mindfulness, through the power of directed thought, creating beliefs that soothe me, that serve me, that allow me to expand and grow. That's what my mission is in life. That's my purpose. Not only is it for me to become aware, but to help awaken people in humanity to become more aware. Anita says, I used to always care when I was a teenager in my early 20s, but life experiences taught me that I was wrongly influenced, of course. When you're a teenager, man, you just want to be a part of something. You're willing to sacrifice your soul to be a part of the in group. Why? There's nothing great about being a part of an in group. It's just a group of people that want to act like each other, talk like each other, share the same things about each other, put other people down that are not a part of the in group. Why would you want to be a part of that? I posted earlier on Facebook a little cartoon about a little girl in a tree. And the basic premise of it is, why would you want to bring her into the adult world too soon? Let her be in her little kid room as long as she can. And that's my dream for my granddaughter, Claire. Stay a child as long as you can. Imagine. Don't conform. Imagine. Experience the beauty of being a child, the beauty of not having as many limitations as we have. And what are our limitations, gang? Which engine does our limitations feed? You're right, the judgment engine. And that engine takes us backwards. So if you're trying to limit someone, you're trying to put coal or wood or fuel into the engine of their life that's pulling them into judgment. What kind of person are you? Not a very loving one, because a loving one feeds the engine of love, feeds the engine of freedom, feeds the engine of peace and acceptance, tells them you're perfect as your unique self. Enjoy life in your unique and perfect way. Big message. But what engine are you going to feed today? And how much power are you going to give it? Go for love. Feed love. Experience love. Become love. Become a love light. So when people see you coming, they know it's the train. It's the love train. The train of love. Your unique love. Make it a great day, everyone. Aloha.